quickly got loaded into a world, put it on hardcore, and input the seed. And there we go, I spawned in on day 0. Pretty much clueless, but the seed gave us a pretty good start with a village, a desert pyramid, and yeah. I quickly went on my way to a blacksmith to get some armor. So the loot in this blacksmith was pretty good, considering that there are 3 other blacksmiths. I wasn't really that worried about the armor. So I also decided to get myself some wood, just so I could build up and kill the iron golem for some more iron. So after killing the iron golem, I decided to break the wood so I could make a crafting table, so I could craft a pickaxe. I also went on to loot the 3 other blacksmiths for the armor, the helmets, and the gold. So I quickly realized that I was severely undergeared and decided to get myself some armor. Of course, I couldn't get armor without getting food first, so I quickly got myself some wheat. So at this point, I basically had full iron armor. Don't mind my hand, it was bugged for some reason, but I fixed it later on. I also quickly rushed over to loot the desert pyramid for its nice loot. Maybe I would get some enchanting books, and maybe I would also get myself some armor trims. The loot wasn't as good as I expected. It was severely underwhelming, seeing all the random stuff just laying around. After being disappointed by the desert pyramid, I decided to be on my way to the nether and go to the ruined portal so I can build the nether portal. But before that, I decided to get the gold so I could trade piglins if I could find any. So I found some flint and the remaining obsidian to complete the portal. So I quickly filled it in. I lit up the portal and braced myself to go in. And we arrived at the nether. And I took off the shield because it was getting really annoying, though it was clipping into my hand. And I decided to go search for any piglins nearby. But instead of a piglin, I found an enderman. And I decided to get myself some ender pearls, so I dig into the wall. And I definitely did not kill him. So I went on my way searching for piglins. At this point, it had been like 5 minutes of me being in here and I still had nothing. I kid you not. After 10 minutes of searching, I found a piglin. I did not waste any time giving him the gold. I also decided to dig him a nice little house. Definitely did not present a nice little house. He also traded me some pretty good stuff. I got some ender pearls, 5 of them to be exact. I also got the fire red potion, which I plan to use to build blazes. There ain't no way I was fighting a blaze without a fire resistant potion. So I kept on trading with the piglin, hoping that I'd get some more stuff, some more useful stuff. But I ended up getting some arrows, which were pretty useful when fighting the blazes. So I came back to my nether portal and I decided that this is probably the best place to dig down to find what is it called again? The end fortress. So I quickly dig down and hope not to fall in lava. So I made it down and quickly started Java bridging onto areas I thought was on bedrock, and I was still struggling to bridge. I'm pretty sure I struggled for a minute because I couldn't bridge for some reason. So after finding out that all I needed to do was press right click, I quickly made my way up and I almost met to fate worse than death. So I quickly ran away for my life after remembering that I do not have a totem. I also decided that I wouldn't risk it, and I'll just find another path that would probably be easier than the one I decided to take before. And that was a joke because this with the skeleton came out of nowhere and decided to try to kill me. But he quickly made a fate worse than death. I also spotted some blazes in the distance there. But guess what? Another with skeleton. And this time, it had a bodyguard, a skeleton. The skeleton was being pretty annoying, so I decided to take it out first before I could take out the blaze. And oh, I accidentally hit the zombified piglin. Okay, so now I did what I had to do. I killed the first and I followed it up by making a time lapse of killing all the other blazes. So after a while, the fire resistance ran out, and I didn't have all the blaze rods. I was missing one more, and guess what? I dug myself next to a spawner and almost died. So after nearly escaping death, I decided to dig myself a hole in the wall. Exactly when I thought I was safe, a skeleton fell in the hole, and I did not have a sword, so I had to slowly kill. After that, yeah, my pickaxe broke, so I had to mine all the netherite with my fist, which was very, very, very unpleasant. And exactly as I come out, the blaze almost makes me meet my creator, which wasn't good, so I had to find another way out. So more netherrack mining with my fist. So after I finished mining, I decided to finally check the coast to check if the blaze was still there or if there were any with a skeleton waiting for me. I really didn't want to go out, so I took my precious time. I took out my bow. I accidentally dropped it. Okay, I did not see any mobs, so I went down. And at the corner of there, you might not see it yet, but there was a skeleton that scared me so bad. But at the end of it all, I killed the skeleton. So this section was pretty long, so I'm gonna just cut it down and come back once I have all the blaze rods. So I finally got enough blaze rods and I crafted them into blaze powder, and I decided not to waste any more time in the fortress and decided to go find myself another biome so I could get ender pearls. So I am too lazy to edit that entire part, so I just won't show it. I'll just show you guys when I'm done with getting the ender pearls. Cool transition. So I have all the 12 ender pearls, and I'll be on my way back. Whoa, chill. So I'll be on my way back. So I'm back here, and yeah, we made it up painfully since I ran out of block. At this point, we had basically everything we needed to get to an end. So I decided to go back to the village and gear up to get ready. So we were greeted by some lovely rain, and I didn't have a pickaxe because it broke. And this guy who should stop doing business because no one is going to buy from him because his trades are just useless. I just don't like wandering traders. Apart from the mass genocide I just committed, I decided to go back to the nether to get myself some blocks so I could actually build once I get to the end. After I got all the netherrack I needed, I decided to go back to the overworld and be on my way to the end portal. So I quickly decided to fill it in, and I didn't even need that one pearl that I spent an hour trying to get. No, I did need it. And the portal opened, and finally I went back for some reason. I almost died, by the way. So I took one last good look at the overworld and jumped into the end. It looked pretty scary, but I wasn't expecting much from the end. I quickly tried to bridge, and immediately as I bridged, these Endermen attacked me for no reason at all. Thank you so much, Uncle Bug Rock. I died. I didn't complete the challenge.